Hey guys, Stamley7 here with another Halo 5 race, another FLR race, and it's on Multis Modus, track forged by Armada 223. I think I did a review of this a long time ago if you want to watch that. Anyways, here we are, off to the green flag. Pretty interesting start because it looked like it wasn't necessarily that somebody didn't go, but there's definitely a lot of just drivers in the back that were really fast on that start. Whoa, Cookie slides wide. Now he's in last. He's gonna have to work his way back up some positions already. Cookie that seems to be a trend. Last two races we watched, Cookie's gotten in a bad situation early and has had to make up ground from it. Slaunch to the early lead. Vermin did start in first. He's still holding on to second, with Apathy trying to take him down in third. Camby, Luke behind him. That pack is going to get intense real soon. Cookie's already working on Decoy. Looks like he's going to pass him. Oh, looks like Luke's going to go by... It looks like Luke and Apathy went by Vermin right there. So Vermin now holding on... Oh, Luke gets into the rock. Is going to lose some positions. Vermin's now on his inside. Camby, Cookie, Decoy. All these drivers making moves now. This pack of 5 is just tight right now. All of them knit together. Whoa! Huge two-wheel for Luke there on the sweeper right there. Just insane two-wheel action. Is going to fall down to last now, trying to work on passing Decoy, while Vermin is still in 5th, getting passed by Cookie and Camby. First lap. Whoa! Wow, this is just two-wheel city right now. Sick two-wheel there from Vermin. And your first lap is going to be Slaunch in the lead, Apathy second. Cookie's already worked his way to third. He was in last at the start of that lap. He's up to third now. Luke's passed. He's going to be past Vermin here, so he's from 7th to 5th. So these positions are just constantly switching on these laps. It's kind of hard to keep up with. Looks like Luke's going to try to make a move on Camby now. Not going to be able to do anything yet. And I'm assuming, yeah, Decoy's going to be trying to move on Vermin as well. So we get a good perspective of two different battles here. Looks like Luke's definitely going to take that position on Camby right there. Decoy not really able to make the move that he wanted to on Vermin yet. Yeah, Decoy's definitely still trying to work his way through Vermin. Coming down the front stretch. Slaunch still, as you can see, this is a really good angle right here. This is probably one of my favorite angles that I take during this entire race. You can get a great sense of just the depth of the field there and how far away from each other they've gotten. Luke's already caught up to Cookie. Already caught up to Cookie in third. Definitely driving a little pissed probably and really fast, sliding into that hairpin. Him and Cookie just in an intense battle right here. Luke dives that inside, rails that two-wheel, and is going to take over Cookie to take over podium position. So Cookie's still going to try to hold that position off from Camby though. Although this is definitely, even though he's in 4th right now, this is definitely a good recovery for Cookie from how bad of a start he had and how much he fell back from that. This is still an extremely good recovery for him. Oh, here we go. Decoy still working on Vermin, still hasn't passed him. He's doing his best. We'll see if he can overtake him finally here. He's got a little bit of ground. He might be able to, yeah, he's going to dive it. Vermin really slow right there. And this should be it. Decoy should muscle this position. Yep, there it is. Decoy finally in the hairpin takes that position away from Vermin and is going to start working on Camby. Took a while for him to get it, but finally there. Vermin's in last now. Here we have Apathy in second. Skip ahead a little bit, and Luke's already caught up to Apathy. This was probably like 1 or 2 laps later. So Luke just muscling his way through the pack, trying to get some open air. As you can see, there's plenty of open air there. Slaunch has, at this moment, he has roughly a straightaway, a little bit more than a straightaway of lead. That's what, like 10, 15, maybe 20 goose lengths. It's huge lead. Huge lead. Definitely 7 to 8 seconds. That's going to be a lot of time to chip off. Luke does make the pass on Apathy, but as you can see, that lead's got to be 7 to 8 seconds at this point. And that, even though Luke is going to have, I'm assuming this is around, there's probably around 14 to go at this point. Even though he's going to have 14 to go, he's got to be cutting about like 0.6 seconds off of every lap from Slaunch to catch up to him, and he has to make the pass. So that's going to be a big ground to make up. But as you see with Luke and Slaunch in past races, they generally end up no matter where the positions are, they generally end up finishing the race pretty close to each other anyways for certain circumstances. Here we have Apathy and Cookie have caught each other, or Cookie has caught Apathy rather, and they are having a battle. Cookie muscles his way around Apathy after several crossovers. It honestly looks like Cookie's adapted a little bit of Luke's line in that last corner. I think that when he saw him pass him like that, he realized how much potential that sinking your two wheels there and taking that line has for speed. So it looks like he's adapted a little bit of that line, and it's definitely working. So what's going to be interesting now is to see if Apathy does the same thing. Now this is the thing about road course. This is a shot right here to give you an idea of the depth of the field and how big the gaps have gotten, by the way. Slaunch, as you can still see, with a pretty big lead, solid lead. You can see, get an idea for the way he takes the corners. But yeah, watching on these road courses, one thing you'll notice is that sometimes drivers do not know the fastest line going into the race, but they will watch whoever they deem is fastest and try to copy their line throughout the race. So if you're a person, and you could just see Cookie and Apathy, amazing battle right here. If you're a person like Slaunch in this situation, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's nice that you have a big lead. That is a good thing. It's really nice that you have a big lead. The only thing that sucks about being in the lead is that it's nice that you have all that open air, but if other drivers in the pack figure out a line that gains a lot of time, you have no idea about it and you have no way to see it. So you could, if that happens, you could be losing seconds per lap and not know about it until it's too late. And by the time that person passes you and you figure out what the line is, it's just going to be too late. So that's kind of the double-edged sword of being in a position like Slaunch. The other side of it is that if you have the fastest line and you're in a lead like Slaunch, you're going to be on rails. But here we come to the white flag, and Luke has caught the gap. We were watching that battle between Cookie and Apathy, but over this 20-lap race, Luke has caught the gap with Slaunch. He's like 2 goose lengths behind him on the last lap. Don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Still a goose length behind. This corner is going to determine a lot. Slaunch definitely slowed up there. Luke has a run on the hairpin. Side by side, right next to each other. This could be it. Oh, really hard in the hairpin. Slaunch pops a 2-wheel, and Luke pops a 2 to 3 goose length lead. He completes the pass, and that's probably going to be it. Luke takes the win on the last lap, passing Slaunch. And then there you can see the rest of the results. So what I was talking about with the little analysis right there is essentially what I think happened in that race. Luke and Cookie and Apathy really as well found a line that was just, or found lines that were really fast, and Slaunch was in the lead, and he had such a big lead he had no reason to try other lines. He thought his line was super fast, but as that gap closed, those drivers that found that line were able to catch up, and Luke was able to pass him. So that's kind of what you saw happen there. And sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes that does happen on a track like this. So pretty insane race right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Mirabilis coming up next. Don't want to miss that one. That track is always fun. See you next time.